Hey everyone, I'm Ricky, and today I'm going to be watching Wednesday Season 1, Episode 2. This one's called Woe is the Loneliest Number. Last time we got introduced to Jenna Ortega as Wednesday. She is a perfect fit for the character. She's doing amazing so far. She's a lot more capable as a character than I thought she would be. She knows how to beat people up, she knows fencing, she knows how to write, she's a good author, she knows how to play violin. I love that they made her as capable as she is. The thing with her is she doesn't really feel emotion, or if she does feel emotion, it's just like she's glad that bad things are happening. But there's like something in her that you can tell, just like with little facial expressions or something. There's like more to her character with that, but she's just kind of suppressing it. And I think with the therapy sessions that her parents ordered for her, this happy-go-lucky girl Enid that she's rooming with this nice guy Tyler that works in the normie village or whatever, whose dad is a cop, I think her personality will begin to change a little bit. The mystery of the season is there's this werewolf who we don't know who it is that's going around killing people, and it seemingly saved Wednesday from being killed by Norman, I think his name was, who I knew was going to be bad as soon as I saw him, but he only had like 2 scenes, and he got killed. And he had talked about how his mother was a powerful seer, said that there's this picture that is Wednesday and she was going to be burning down the school and everyone in it, or destroying the school. And I'm of the belief that maybe it was like a hazy prophecy where maybe she was trying to save the school instead of actually destroying it, but I guess we'll see. But in any case, I really enjoyed myself. I'm excited to get into the rest of the season, but before I do, like this video, subscribe if you haven't already, consider supporting me on Patreon. I'm gonna have the full uncut reactions to this entire season on there, as well as anything else that I watch. And without further ado, let's get into it.
What were you doing out in the woods with him, Miss Adams?
I heard a noise in the forest and I went to go investigate. Then I ran into Bianca Barclay and I told her to go for help. Next thing I remember, I was awaking in my dorm.
She is such a liar.
This monster wasn't a bear or some other wild animal?
But honestly, it's good that she's lying to him, because I think she knows that Tyler's dad has it out for her.
Well, I'm sure I could take her down to the station and get a formal statement. Now, let's go.
Fine. Play nice.
Ooh, we got a little rivalry there.
You're gonna want to see this.
See, oh my god, I figured that he was going to be a problem, but then when he died in the first episode, I was like, oh, okay, well, that solves that. Nope, he's still a freaking problem. He probably has some, like, weird regenerative abilities or something.
Wednesday, part of the reason your parents sent you to Nevermore is so that you could find your people. Become part of a larger community.
I like being an island.
Have you considered your antisocial tendencies might be motivated by fear of rejection?
If you were to reject me right now, I would not be upset.
You can't get rid of me that easily.
You know, for the record, I believe you.
It's gotta be him, right? I feel like that would be like the perfect little twist, because like, why would there be a mystery? The one that doesn't go to the Evermore School, or the Nevermore School, whatever it's called, is actually a werewolf himself.
Miss Thornhill's just ordered pizza. Want to take a stab at being social?
I do like stabbing. The social part, not so much.
Just as long as you're lakeside cheering us to victory on race day.
Oh god. I don't think she'll be doing that.
Or you can just glare uncomfortably. Whatever works for you.
Yeah.
But when your life becomes a twisted mystery, maybe it's time to lean into it.
That symbol did appear. There was like some symbol that she saw in her vision. There was like a couple different things, and then there was some like crow, and then there was like a big fire and everything like that.
What were you doing out in the woods with him in the first place?
I told you already. I heard a noise and I went to investigate.
That excuse might have placated the sheriff, but you can't fool me. You had a psychic vision, didn't you? I realized you might be having them when we passed by the accident and you knew that poor farmer had broken his neck.
Smart.
They were notoriously unreliable and dangerous. She thought she might be losing her mind. Have you spoken to her about them? Clearly the person withholding information here is you.
After I passed out, who did you tell? The sheriff?
You think I trust normie cops? I went straight to Weems and let her handle it. What are you, alto, soprano, or just loco?
That was a horrible read. She needs to work on her reading skills. Oh, she's beautiful and she's got a good voice. Damn.
Ever shot a bone arrow before?
Only on live targets.
Oh my gosh, she's gonna get it straight in the middle.
Load the arrow like this, yellow side out, let it fly.
Okay, Katniss Everdeen. Let it fly.
Yeah, word of advice, steer clear. Because Tyler and his friends are a bunch of jerks.
We need to talk.
Wednesday, I'm not allowed to speak to anyone.
What? God.
There's an open spot next to me, if you can stand sitting that close to an elitist snob.
Nice. Oh my God.
You still believe there's a creature out there, don't you?
Ran into your shrink. She was kind of tight-lipped about your progress. What are you two yakking about?
Ugh.
It's a wild time.
I pay the bills. I got a right to ask.
We're talking about Mom.
I'll be home late. You're on your own for dinner.
Oh, damn. I was hoping we could fire up the grill and then catch the big game.
Why don't you ask Thing? Oh wait, you can't because he's mad at you. We spent an hour giving each other mayonnaise and he really opened up. He feels like you don't respect him as a person.
Does she know how to apologize properly? I guess is the better question. I'm sure she's gonna try her hardest, but then it's not gonna work, so then she has to be forced to.
What is it that you want? Hand cream, nail buffer, new cuticle scissors. Consider it done. I know I'm stubborn, single-minded, and obsessive. Those are all traits of great writers. Yes, and serial killers. What's your point? I'm going to be responsible for something terrible. Not good terrible like Ivan. Bad terrible.
Why did she just believe Rowan that it's gonna be a bad terrible thing and not a good terrible thing? Could be a good terrible thing, you don't know.
This is the most girls I've ever had in the shed.
Oh God.
Other than bees. I've always had a thing for werewolf chicks.
The chance that Enid ever becomes romantically interested in you is less than 1%.
So I've still got a shot? Yes.
What really happened the other night at the festival? Look, I swear I won't say anything to my dad.
I thought Rowan was in danger. Turns out I was wrong. Then he proceeded to use his telekinesis to try and choke me to death. That's when this monster came out of the shadows and gutted him. It actually saved me from Rowan. That's the part I'm trying to figure out. I came out here to find something that can prove he was murdered and that I haven't lost my mind. These are Rowan's. I knew it was a cover-up.
Was that Thorpe that he was yelling at? Mr. Thorpe, whatever his name is. I don't know what his name is. Archery guy.
Have you seen this before? It's a watermark from a book I'm looking for.
I think it's the symbol to an old student society, the Nightshades.
Like the deadly flower.
I was told they disbanded years ago.
Any idea why?
Sorry. I've been here a year and a half and still feel like an outsider.
Is that because you're the only normie on the staff? Enid told me.
I've never really fit in anywhere. Too odd for the normies, not odd enough for the outcasts. There's still a handful of teachers who will barely acknowledge me. Never lose that, Wednesday. The ability to not let others define you. The most interesting plants grow in the shade. And if you ever need anyone to talk to, the door to the conservatory is always open.
Christina Ricci's great. I'm so glad they added her in this. And it's nice like they had a bonding moment like the old Wednesday with the new Wednesday.
That purple book has got to be around here somewhere.
I was gonna say, why doesn't she just check in Rowan's room? Because it's gotta be in there. She keeps saying it, seeing it with him. That's gotta be a mask for that society thing, student society, that Christina Ricci was saying was disbanded.
Seriously, what do you see in her? You suddenly have a thing for tragic goth girls with funeral parlor fashion sense?
Maybe it's because she hasn't tried to manipulate me. Yeah, and you wonder why I broke up with you.
You used to love my killer instinct. You were good together, Xavier.
Were we? Is that just how you wanted me to feel?
Damn.
Wednesday Addams is not the girl of your dreams. She's the stuff of your nightmares.
I think that's how Wednesday would probably prefer it. She wants to be the stuff of people's nightmares.
I want to humiliate Bianca so badly that the bitter taste of defeat burns in her throat. Tell me how she keeps winning.
The past 2 years, no other boat has made it across the lake and back without sinking.
Sounds like sabotage. Then we just need to beat her at her own game.
How though, I wonder? Well, Wednesday's gonna come up with something. She's too smart. I like this little school rivalry though. It's fun. So it's like one of the legs of Harry Potter and the Goblet of Fire.
Let the Poe Cup begin!
She's so statuesque. I can't remember her name, but she's just so, regal, I guess is a good way to describe her. This is literally a scene out of Goblet of Fire. You're just trying to kill the competition? What the hell? I love how Bianca's team is actually the worst one if she wasn't cheating. Oh, I thought it was a harpoon or something. I was like, kill him!
Stay here and make sure Bianca can't sabotage her boat.
Oh, she's stuck in one of her visions right now?
You were the key.
Taking a cat nap?
Joseph Crackstone. Maybe that's Norman's, like, past life or something.
The final two teams are the Gold Fox and the Black Cat.
Just even the way that she holds her binoculars with her pinky up and everything. I love her. How the hell did he get out of that net? Come on, thing. Nice. Knocked them out cold. Gryffindor wins. Congratulations.
Admit it, you kind of got to the whole school spirit thing.
If the school spirit means,
You didn't tell me it was a dark, vengeful spirit.
yeah, sabotaging and making sure that her enemies don't win and she does instead, then yeah, she's definitely into it.
What are you doing down
I was gonna say, she's gonna see the symbol.
Hiding.
And there's the crow back there too on that statue. That's gotta be like an entrance or something to that society thing that Christina Ricci was talking about.
The answer is staring you right in the face.
Inspector Wednesday. I wonder if she's gonna figure out, or she will eventually figure out what the hell all this is about.
The opposite of moon. Sun. A world between ours. Nether. Circle. Every rule has one exception.
Snap twice. Oh, I love how they brought that in. Oh, this is so good. That's awesome. That is the place of her vision, where there was this whole, like, something was burning. Catch up on your reading, girl.
The minute I inch towards the truth.
Oh,
luckily,
shit.
I'm not afraid of the dark.
Oh, shit. Well, never mind. I guess that she's not going to be able to read that after all. She'll find out a way to defeat whatever evil is lurking in, what's his name? Norman? Or something. I personally love that they brought back the whole snapping thing. I mean, I knew they would eventually because that's like the big, you know, oh, theme song, snap, you know. But I like the way that they introduced it. A lot of the things that they're just like bringing back about old things, and I guess, yes, it's a nostalgia thing, whatever, but it's ringing true to the source material too, while not being just kind of like a, oh, look, we're doing this now. It actually makes sense with the story, and I like that a lot. The show, so far this show is being handled really well, and I'm really enjoying myself. I personally love the rivalry between Bianca and Wednesday. I want to see more of that. They're both interesting characters, and I like Bianca as kind of like a pseudo-villain. I'm beginning to really like the principal too. I think I like every single character, honestly, in the show, and that doesn't help it happen a lot. Yeah, let me know what you thought about this episode in the comments, and like this video, subscribe if you haven't already. Consider supporting me on Patreon because I will have the full uncut reaction to this episode and any other episode I watch on there as well, and I will see you on episode 3. Bye.